All right, so it's time for our monthly market update and just what are we seeing, what's happening, changes from last month to this month. And just to start off, for the area that we still remain covering is the Roswell, Alpharetta, Milton, Johns Creek kind of area. And currently we have 347 homes on the market, and that's 0 to 8 million. And then we've got about that many under contract and pending, or about half of that, I guess I should say, and that many closed. So we've got really 2 months of inventory essentially on the market available. And what we're seeing is that used to be, while the numbers are 347, I think we had 331, they're not significantly different in terms of how many active homes are for sale. What we're seeing is that it's sitting longer. Days on market are growing. And so the inventory is still the same, I would say, but it's just taking a little bit longer for it to sell. So that's why the days on market have gone up. So 2 months worth of inventory. What is causing this slowdown, or I don't even want to call it that, because when you're talking 2 months of inventory, it's really difficult to call that a slowdown. But the wild and crazy market of things like getting snatched up and just dissolving off the inventory pretty quickly has come to a more like slower pace, more calm maybe pace. We're going pre-pandemic and what was normalizing then. So that's taking longer. And I think that's good and healthy. This time of year, we also have just seasonality, which we haven't had for the past couple of years. There's always this draw before school starts where either you're going to hurry up and buy something and get in the market and close so you can start off the school year, or you're on vacation. So there's like a little bit of put the pedal to the metal, and then there's this fallout period where it's a little bit quieter and slower, and people can catch a breath because they're focused on other things. So in the South, we go back to school early. So because of that, we've got August is usually a pretty quiet month. It's maybe a good month for closings, but not necessarily new activity coming on market. So it'll be interesting to see if inventory grows and continues to grow for the next few months. As we fall, things pick up again, and there's another big push for the end of the year. I generally think that people who are listing their homes and selling in the fall have a general better time because more buyers are out there that are really serious. They're not just looking, they need to make a move by the end of the year. So it's a good time to have some, new fresh inventory out there, and things do move. Lastly, the things that also are impacting, I think, whether homes are flying off the market or not, are interest rates. They've jumped up again. There's still some volatility there. I think that's going to be the name of the game for the next couple of months. We're going to have volatile interest rate market, and that does affect people's, you get comfortable to a certain amount of we can handle this. And then when the pressure point or the threshold changes, it causes people to kind of retract a little bit and see if they're comfortable and if they're going to come back down. So I think we're also in that little bit of a lull period too, but it's still moving. Homes are still selling. So I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying there's a couple different factors where you actually may have some time. I was showing a house this past week, and it was a $325,000 house in Roswell, a little tiny cottage home. And it had multiple offers, and I think it's under contract for, $385,000 or something like that. So those things are still out there. I think you're going to see that in the maybe lower price point areas. There's still a cooling off period, 600-ish or so. I just think that market sensitivity is just a little bit more tied to rates. And that's really it for now, but it's been a great summer, and I think we've still had a pretty busy, year so far. And I don't think this is doom and gloom. I just think it's a blip, and just like everything, it's a cycle, and everything will be good. If you have any questions about real estate, or just want to pick my brain at all about, does this look good? What do you think about this? Do you think this is going to happen in the future? Do you think I can sell my house for X? I'd be happy to answer those questions and just have a, easy, no commitment kind of conversation. So click the link or call me, reach out any way you need to, and I'd be happy to meet with you. And if you're curious about other things, please go to my social media page. I've got several different videos we've been posting and it has all this history of where we've come from in the past. And so it's educational. So go check it out.